Hello students, I hope you are good, well and fine, and today we will be continuing our discussion on topic polynomials and in previous classes or in previous sessions we discussed about factor theorems and remainder theorems. And now today's class we consisting of those uh, applications or the applications based on the factor theorem and the remainder theorem. So let's jump into our topic or the first example, which is that find alpha and beta if x plus 1 and x plus 2 are factors of px plus x cube plus 3x square minus 2 alpha x plus beta. So this will equals not a, it will be alpha. Okay, so we have to find out the alpha and beta, and we are given that these two polynomials in the linear form are given to us are factors of this polynomials. Okay, I hope this is clear. If we know if this polynomial is a factor of this given polynomial, this means by putting x plus 1 equal to 0 we will get the x value which is minus 1. Then then we find out the polynomial value at x is equals to minus 1, which is this. So this will be 0 because this x plus 1 is this x plus 1 is my factor. So if this is the case, then this conditions happen. So we first find out this. Then similarly we have this x is equals to minus 2 from this. This means p of minus 2 is also equals to 0. So let us do some calculations. So x cube plus 3x square minus 2 alpha x plus beta. So x cube plus 3 this my now I just solve it. So p of minus 1 is equals to 0 and p of minus 2 is also equals to 0, as I have already told you. Now p of minus 1 is what? Of minus 1 whole cube plus 3 times minus 1 whole square minus 2 times alpha minus 1 plus beta. So this means minus 1 cube is just this 3 times minus 1 whole square is just 3, and minus 2 alpha minus 1 is plus 2 alpha just, and beta remains the same. I hope this is clear. Now just solve it. Now minus 1 plus 3 is plus 2. So minus 1 plus 3 is plus 2. Now taking this plus 2 at the the right hand side will give me minus 2 sign. So minus 2, and here I am putting this value also to the on the the right hand side to the equal. So it the sign for this also gets changed. So here beta is equals to minus 2 alpha minus 2. I hope this is clear to you. Now finding out the value for p of minus 2, you will get minus 2 whole cube which is equals to minus of 8 plus this will be your say 12. So because 3 times minus 2 whole square will be 3 times 4, and 3 times 4 is 12, and this will become 4 alpha plus beta which is equals to 0. Now if you see by solving this, you will get the 4 4 minus 4 alpha plus beta is equals to 0. Taking a beta or taking this whole term to the right hand side, I will get beta is equals to 4 alpha minus 4, and I also have this value. So from this beta is equals to minus 2 alpha minus 2. So this is we know. So just putting beta value over here, you will get minus 2 alpha minus 2 is equals to 4 alpha minus 4, and doing some manipulations you will get 6 alpha is equals to 2, which means alpha is equals to 2 by 6 or 1 by 3, 1 by 3. I hope this is clear. Now just use alpha value to get the beta value. Okay, so alpha is let me do it once again. I think I have done some little mistake. So this 4 alpha will be this so my values will be, so this will be beta is equals to minus 2 alpha minus 2. Yes, this is correct. And for this it will be, so this is going to a minus of 8, and this will be the 12, and this will be 4, sorry, the plus 4 alpha. So the little error I had done, so let me correct now. So this will be 4 plus 4 alpha. Now from this beta is equals to, let me do it once again. So beta is equals to 4 minus 4 alpha minus 4. From this just put this beta value over here. You will get minus 2 alpha minus 2 is equals to minus 4 alpha minus 4. From this whole expression or the equation, you will get 2 alpha plus 2 is equals to 4 alpha plus 4, and doing some manipulations you will get 2 alpha is equals to minus 2. So alpha is equals to minus 1. I hope now it is clear to you. So alpha is equals to minus 1. Now putting alpha value over here, you will get beta is equals to minus 2 times minus 1 minus 2, which will be 2 minus 2. Okay, and you will get what you will get, sorry, it is minus 1, so you will get 0. So beta will be what, 0, and alpha will be what, minus 1. I hope this is now clear to you. So alpha is equals to minus 1 and beta is equals to 0. I hope sorry, that alpha is equals to minus 1 and beta is equals to 0. So let's move and solve more challenging problems, and let the problems polish our concepts. Okay, so now in this example the question is what must be added to. So we are asking that in this polynomial what we have to add it so that the result is exactly, so we are asking so that the result is exactly divisible by this. So this is my divisor. Okay, so this is my divisor and this becomes my dividend. Okay, now just let us divide this x dividend by the divisor. So how we are going to do it is quite simple. Just use long method if you can. So we will be getting let's see the solution, what approach we will be doing. So here our px is this, okay, and qx is this, okay. Now what, as we have two polynomials, one is this one, second is this one, okay. Now px is divided by qx, yes, and if you see qx is my quadratic means the degree is equals to 2, yes, quadratic. Okay, now what, if px is not exactly divisible by qx, then remainder is rx, and the degree for remainder is less than qx or divisor. This is my divisor qx, here I am saying it is my divisor, okay. So here the degree of rx is less than qx, so this means either the degree is 0, 1, or okay, so it must be less than 2 because it is of degree 2. So rx must be, so degree for rx, degree for rx must be less than 2. So either 1, either 0, okay, or rx could be equals to 0 also. In this case we cannot determine the degree, okay. Let's see by doing long division method. So our approach will be the same as I talked earlier about the long division. So let's see how we are going to do that. So my polynomial is given like this, as you already saw. So 3x cube plus x square minus 22x plus 9, and okay, so just we are going to add. Okay, so we added, so this px is this now, plus ax plus b. So this ax plus b added, so we added ax plus b linear polynomial. And now, okay, so this px plus ax plus b, so this new polynomial I formed is exactly divisible by this. So that is the question asking for. Okay, so uh, we had the px, so here it will be small x. So we had the px, plus now we added some this linear form of polynomial to px. Then after this, as question said, that now this will be divisible by the given another polynomial or the divisor, which is our quadratic polynomial 3x square plus 7x minus 6. I hope at this stage you are clear. Okay, now let's see. So I am naming this new polynomial as Sx. So let's see that how we are approaching now. So moving next, you will use the long division method. So as doing long division method, I have already given a 3x cube plus x square minus 22x plus 9, and I added, what I added was ax plus b. So first of all, I am making pair of these and the constant terms. Okay, so my new after some rearrangement, the polynomial will look like this. So taking minus x common, the 22 minus a plus 9 plus b. So my new polynomial, or the after rearranging the terms, my polynomial will look like this. So here we use that 3x cube plus x square minus x times 22 minus a plus 9 plus b. Now just first of all, here we will say, let me do it on blackboard. So 3x square plus 7x minus 6, and inside 3x square plus 3x cube plus x square minus x 22 minus a plus 9 plus b. I think this is written correctly. So 3x square plus 7x minus 6. Yes. Now 3x cube plus x square, 3x cube plus x square minus x times 22 minus a, x times 22 minus a plus 9b. Yes. Now let's perform, and please do with me. Now here I will just put x. Now multiply x with each of this term. I will get 3x cube plus 7x square minus 6x. I hope this is now clear. So what, just now change the signs. So the minus sign will here, minus sign will here, plus sign will here. This will get cancelled. Here I will left with, what I will left with is minus 6x square. And here if you see what, so this means 6x minus x 22 minus a. This means taking x common, 6 minus say 22 plus a, which will be equals to x of minus say a 16. So 16 plus a. So we left with this. So if you see from this, you will get x times minus 16 plus a. So x times minus 16 plus a. So here it will be plus x times minus 16 plus a, and the other terms remains the same. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now what we will do in next, we will say in at this point you are clear, I hope. Okay, so now just multiply with minus 2. So now you will get what you will get. So after multiplying minus 2, you will get minus 6x square. Sorry, the minus yes, minus 6x square minus 14x and plus the 18. Yes, indeed. So now the minus 6 multiplied with minus 2 will be plus 12. Okay, so yes, now what? Let's solve it. First of all, changing the signs. This will get cancelled. Now for this will be 14x plus x times minus 16 plus a. Please do carefully the calculation. If you perform any step wrong, the final answer would be incorrect. So that's why I'm doing them very carefully. So now 14 minus 16 plus a will be x times minus 2 plus a. So this will be x times minus 2 plus a plus, now what this equals to is, if you see the 9 plus b minus 12 is equals to b minus what it equals to b minus say 3. So b minus 3. So here plus b minus 3. So this is my remainder term for now. Okay, so let's see what we can do next. So this x times minus 2 plus a plus b minus 3. So x times minus 2 plus a b minus 3. I hope you have reached at this point. Okay, now what? Now what? We'll see that x times minus 2 plus b minus a is equals to is equals to 0. Why? Because we know that after adding, because we know that this polynomial now completely divides our polynomial, new formed polynomial as x. Okay, in previous, if you see that here now this divisor completely divides this, we have reached to our remainder, and if we put it equals to 0, then only it can be true. Okay, so this means that x minus 2 plus a plus b minus 3 is equals to 0. Then just compare this 0. I can rewrite it in this form: 0 times x plus 0. So now comparing the values, respective values for x, we compare the coefficient for x. This means minus 2 plus a is equals to 0, and for constant we compare the constants. So b minus 3 is equals to 0. This means b is equals to 3 and a is equals to 2. So these are my two values for b and a. So a is equals to 2 and b is equals to 3. I hope this is clear. So now just putting the respective values, I will get 2x plus b. So if we add this 2x plus b in px, then my this quadratic polynomial will exactly divide my px. Okay, after adding. Okay, so I hope this was very clear to you. So let's move and see more example, more interesting or challenging problems. Okay, so next, using factor theorem, factorize this. So we have to factorize using factor theorem. Let's see. First of all, let me recall you the factor theorem. If you recall a factor theorem, if say x minus a is a factor for say a polynomial px, then this means p of a will be 0. Okay, p of a will be 0, or we can say the remainder term will equals to, or the remainder polynomial will be my 0 polynomial. Remainder polynomial will be my 0 polynomial. I hope this is clear to you. 0 polynomial. So this means my px can be written down as a product of two polynomials, say x minus a, and another polynomial with a degree say less greater than this. Okay, or equal to this. Okay, now what, let's see. Here we are provided this our polynomial, and we have to factorize means we have to find out the px is equals to something like this form. Okay, so let's see how we are going to do. So if you see that 45, okay, so we break down the factors for 45. So 45 factors are plus minus 1, plus minus 3, plus minus 5, plus minus 9, plus minus 15, and plus minus 45 itself. If you try to put that x is equals to 1 in px, then what you will get is by putting p of 1 you will get the 0. This means 1 is my, or I will say the x minus 1 is one of the factor of the given polynomial. I hope this is clear. So if you see that p of 1 will be my 2 times 1 minus 7 minus 13 plus 63 minus 45. If you add minus terms first, so minus 17 minus 13 will be minus 20, and minus 40 will be minus 65, and adding this 63 plus 2 will be 65, and this will get me equals to 0. So this means the x minus 1 will be a factor for this polynomial. I hope this is clear. So let's, one factor is this x minus 1. Okay, now what we will do. Okay, so now we saw for x is equals to 1. Let's try. So this means that x minus 1 is a factor. I have already told you. In the similar manner, if you put x is equals to 3, you will get that your expression or the p of 3 will be 0. So this means x minus 3 is another factor. Okay, you arrived with two factors till now. Okay, let's see more about it. Okay, now this expression I can rearrange in this like I can rearrange like this. That means 2x cube times x minus 1 minus 5x cube, 5x square times x minus 1 minus 18x minus 1 plus 45x minus 1. As I already told you that this x minus 1 is my factor, so that this means px is equals to x minus 1 times some other polynomial. So some other polynomial is here. So if we already seen that there is another factor which is equals to this. So from this information, what we will do, we will just make pairs of x minus 3 take them out. Okay, so we make a pair like this. Okay, and then taking x minus 3 and x minus 3 from each term, we take x minus 3 common, and then put whatever the remaining terms in brackets. For example, here the every step is already written down, as and we already told you that we have two factors, that means this and this. So this means the my final px will look like something product of the first factor with the second factor and some remaining other factor or the polynomial. So in the last step you will get the, this was my first factor, this was my second factor, and if you try to see that you got two other factors also by just doing some manipulations. Okay, so this is now my third factor, this is now my fourth factor. So the manipulations were very clear, these are not so much tricky. I am just showing you just the direct steps. I hope that you can understood. I am not spoon feeding you here. Okay, so I am hoping that you should try such questions, and I am just giving you hints in between so that your concept get more clearer by doing by yourself. Okay, so for this I am saying that you understood all the steps given in for this question only. Let me again recall you the question and the brief steps. Okay, so if you see back what the question says, so question says that using factor theorem, find out the factors or just factorize the polynomial given here. So if you see the degree for this polynomial, so degree for this polynomial px is equals to 4, because here the highest degree of x, sorry, the highest power for x is equals to 4. Okay, so what we use the factor theorem. So factor theorem means if my a is such that p of a is equals to 0, that means x minus a is going to my factor of this px. I hope this is clear. So I just found out the values where p of x is equals to 0. So one is p of 1, second was p of 3, and after taking these two factors, the x minus 1, x minus 3, my this third polynomial will look like some, you say just qx in, okay, in brackets qx. Then after I will do some manipulations over here, and finally what I got was, let's see, the remaining factors for that was x plus 3 and 2x minus 3. If you try to put x is equals to minus 3 and 2 and x is equals to 5 by 2, you will get p of minus 3 is equals to 0 and p of 5 by 2 is also equals to 0. Okay, because these are also the factors for the given px. I hope you can verify them also. So that's it for today. I hope you learned or you challenge yourself with these problems. So thank you for this session. Thank you.